Welcome to the Designer Showcase. I'm really pleased to invite you in today in what is going to be the first annual Designer House Showcase for the Beaufort Women's Club. This will be their preservation project this year, which it goes to a wonderful cause at the old Beaufort Seaport, and you'll learn about that a little bit later. But I agreed to participate in this with other designers in the area as well as retailers. Each of us were able to come in and get a sneak peek at these beautiful condominiums that had been created from the old Davis house, dating back to 1779 actually. It's a combination of three houses that were brought together. The history is fascinating, and we'd love for you to find out about that. The room I selected, or actually rooms, is the living room and an adjoining powder room. The existing wall color was a very nice pale ivory color accented by white trim. As you can see in this historic home, you have very nice wainscoting and deep baseboards and crown molding, which make the house very pretty. In creating the plan for this space, I wanted to create something with a classic elegance, but yet casual for the coastal area here. The home sits right on Front Street, so you're overlooking beautiful water of Taylor's Creek and beyond. And so we decided to go with a color palette of a very beautiful, soothing spa color. And this particular color is a Benjamin Moore called Annapolis Green. As you can see, the wall color here, the little swatch, is Annapolis Green. The window treatments that I've selected to frame out these beautiful tall windows is lovely linen embroidered in blue and greens, which will be made into custom cornices. And underneath those we'll have this very subtle stripe in a blue-green and a cravat silk, which are going to make beautiful drapery, which we're going to pull back and have a lovely sheer with a capice shell trim. The furnishings in this space will be a vintage sofa, which is going to be custom upholstered in this beautiful Robert Allen tone-on-tone white fabric with a beautiful embossed palm frond. This particular fabric will comprise both the seat cushions and the back cushions, while the base will be in this beautiful tone-on-tone basket weave. It'll give it a very casual yet elegant look. To really make the tone-on-tone work with our color palette, we're going to have 3 lumbar pillows made out of this beautiful reflective quality fabric here with this pewter trim, which will bring in the blue and green tones. This beautiful spa blue aqua fabric, this texture, will be on 2 slipper chairs, which are vintage, custom upholstered, and the trim on that will be this blue-green boucle trim, which will really add a really fun element to the chair. On these 2 chairs, we'll have bolster pillows, which will be comprised of this white with a diamond shape embroidered with a spa blue and a little touch of coral. And then on those, we'll have this delightful trim called buoy. As you can see, it looks like sea buoys. It was rather extravagant, but I knew I had to have it when I saw it. That will go around the bolsters, and so those will be placed on the slipper chairs. It's just going to be very, very delightful, very casual but elegant. Opposite the 2 slipper chairs on the other side of the sofa, I'm going to have an antique settee, which will be covered in this same white fabric with the diamonds and the spa blue and coral. It'll be upholstered in this fabric, and then I'll have 2 pillows, one in the plaid with the blue greens and one in the solid, which is a damask. This will have some really pretty trims on that as well. To anchor the whole seating area, we're going to put in this absolutely gorgeous hand-sculpted wool rug in a zebra motif with a tan and chocolate color palette. In the center of the seating area, we have a bronze base, which will have a granite top that's being custom made for it in a Santa Cecilia granite, which will really be lovely. We're really pleased to be able to offer some very high-end accessories by way of Vietri. I'm sure many of you have heard of that handmade Italian pottery. One of their new lines is lighting, and so we have 2 beautiful contemporary Vietri lamps, tone-on-tone white, which will go atop 2 Japanese pillow tables in a beautiful walnut finish. These are vintage tables from Japan. More Beaufort accessories will be found throughout this space by way of this beautiful white candelabra, which will sit on the coffee table along with a shell bowl filled with a beautiful silk white orchid. This particular wall here with the stairwell, we needed to address this situation here, especially with the return air vent and the thermostat, the necessities of modern living. But what I've got planned in this area are probably bringing in some antique pieces and accenting the height of the stairs, and so we'll make a very nice little vignette over here to help offset this area. The other space that Taylored Interiors is doing is this very small powder room that's tucked under the stairwell. As you can see, we have a pedestal sink and a toilet, very basic. We're going to replace the light fixture with a very lovely chrome and bamboo 2 light fixture, which will add a little dimension. We're also bringing in other bamboo and chrome elements. And the walls will have a very pale coral color. So we'll have this all accessorized and very beautiful to complement the adjoining living room. We'd love to have you participate in this beautiful project by the Beaufort Women's Club. If you'd like tickets, you can call 728-3917. Tickets are available in advance for $15 by calling 728-3917. Or you can buy tickets at the door for $20. We hope that you'll be able to come out and enjoy all the beautiful rooms and see if you might want to take some of these things home with you. Thank you again for joining the Designer Showcase.